In the quiet village of Abura, surrounded by green hills and flowing rivers, lived a young woman named Lora. She was known for her beauty and kindness, always helping her neighbors and bringing joy to everyone she met. One evening, as the sun was setting and painting the sky with orange and pink colors, Lora felt something strange. Though she had never known a man, she realized she was pregnant. The news of Lora's unusual pregnancy spread quickly through Abura. The villagers whispered and gossiped, curious and confused. Some believed it was a blessing from the gods, while others thought it was impossible and doubted her story. Lora, seeking answers, went to see Mama Abigail, an old woman who was known for her wisdom and magical visions. Mama Abigail lived at the edge of the village, in a small hut filled with herbs and strange symbols. With a heavy heart, Lora knocked on the door, and Mama Abigail welcomed her with a gentle smile. "Lora, dear child," Mama Abigail said softly, "your pregnancy is not a curse but a blessing. You carry a child of great destiny, a child who will change the world." Lora felt a wave of relief and hope. She returned home, her spirits lifted by Mama Abigail's words. As months passed, the villagers watched in amazement as Lora's belly grew. Their curiosity turned into respect, and they eagerly awaited the birth of her child. Finally, the day arrived. Under a clear, starry night, Lora gave birth to a baby boy. She named him Aaron, meaning the Lord's wonder. From the moment he was born, it was clear that Aaron was no ordinary child. Aaron grew quickly, and it became clear that he had special gifts. When he was 5, a young boy named David fell ill with a high fever. No medicine could help him. Desperate, David's parents brought him to Aaron. Aaron, calm and confident, placed his small hands on David's forehead. A warm light flowed from his palms, and soon the fever was gone. David's parents cried with joy, and the news of Aaron's healing powers spread beyond Abura. People started coming from faraway places to seek Aaron's help. His fame grew, and the villagers respected and loved him even more. Aaron, humble and kind, treated each person with care, never turning anyone away. He taught everyone about love, faith, and understanding, changing the hearts of all who met him. One day, a group of people from a nearby village arrived. Their leader, a stern man named Thomas, had a daughter who was very sick. Thomas, desperate but doubtful, brought his daughter to Aaron. With his usual grace, Aaron healed the girl, and her health returned as if by magic. Thomas, who had doubted, fell to his knees, tears in his eyes. "Thank you," he whispered, his voice shaking. "You saved my daughter." Aaron smiled gently. "It is not me, but the love and faith in our hearts that brings healing. We must believe in the good." As the years passed, Aaron's influence grew. He taught the villagers to love each other, live in peace, and have faith in the unseen. People from all corners of the land journeyed to Abura to seek his wisdom and healing. Aaron welcomed everyone with open arms, his gentle smile and kind eyes offering comfort to all who met him. One day, a wise elder from a distant village named Samuel came to see Aaron. Samuel had heard of the boy's miracles and wanted to learn from him. Aaron welcomed Samuel warmly, and they spent many days discussing life, love, and faith. "Aaron," Samuel said one evening as they sat by the river, "your wisdom is beyond your years. How did you come to understand so much?" Aaron looked at Samuel with his calm eyes. "It is the love within me and the faith I have in the goodness of the world. We must always believe that love and kindness can change lives." Inspired by Aaron's words, Samuel decided to travel with him, spreading Aaron's teachings to other villages. Together, they visited many places, healing the sick, teaching the people, and bringing hope to those in need. In one village, they met a young girl named Mary who had been unable to walk since birth. Her parents had tried everything, but nothing had worked. They brought her to Aaron, their eyes filled with hope. Aaron gently placed his hands on Mary's legs and closed his eyes. A warm light surrounded them, and soon Mary felt a tingling in her legs. Slowly, she stood up, tears of joy streaming down her face. Her parents wept with happiness, and the villagers cheered. With Samuel by his side, Aaron continued to travel, teaching and healing. They arrived in a large town where the people were divided by conflicts and mistrust. Aaron saw the pain in their hearts and decided to bring them together. He gathered the townspeople in the central square and began to speak. We are all the same, made of love and light. Hatred and anger only bring more pain. Let us choose love and kindness instead." The people listened, their hearts touched by Aaron's words. Slowly, they began to reach out to one another, mending old wounds and building new friendships. Aaron's message of peace spread throughout the town, and soon it became a place of harmony and joy. One day, a powerful chieftain named Henry, who ruled a nearby region, heard of Aaron's deeds. Curious and skeptical, he invited Aaron to his palace. Aaron accepted the invitation, knowing this was an opportunity to spread his message even further. In the grand hall of the palace, Aaron met Chieftain Henry. The chieftain was impressed by Aaron's calm presence and wise words. "You are young, yet you speak like an old sage," Henry remarked. "What drives you to help others?" Aaron smiled. "It is love and faith that guide me. We are all connected, and by helping each other, we create a world filled with peace and happiness." Chieftain Henry was moved by Aaron's sincerity. He decided to support Aaron's mission, providing resources to help him continue his work. With Henry's help, Aaron's message reached even more people, spreading across the land like a gentle breeze. Years passed, and Aaron's influence continued to grow. His message of love and faith had touched countless lives, but not everyone was pleased with his growing power. A group of elders in a distant village felt threatened by his teachings, fearing they would lose their authority. Determined to discredit Aaron, the elders sent spies to spread false rumors about him. They whispered that his powers came from dark magic and that his teachings were dangerous. Some people began to doubt, and fear crept into their hearts. One evening, as Aaron and Samuel were preparing to leave a village, a mob of angry villagers confronted them. "We have heard dark things about you," one man shouted. "Is it true that your powers come from evil?" Aaron stood calmly, his eyes filled with compassion. "My powers come from love and faith, not darkness. I am here to help, not harm." Despite his words, the mob grew more agitated. Just as they were about to attack, a woman stepped forward. It was Mary, the girl Aaron had healed years before. "This man healed me when no one else could," she said, her voice strong and clear. "He is not evil. He is a blessing." Her words calmed the crowd, and they slowly dispersed, leaving Aaron and Samuel in peace. Aaron knew this was only the beginning of the challenges they would face, but his faith remained unshaken. As the years went by, Aaron's teachings continued to spread, carried by those whose lives he had touched. Villages and towns that had once been divided were now united in love and faith. Aaron's humble and compassionate nature had inspired a movement that could not be stopped. Samuel, now an old man, looked back on their journey with pride. "You have done so much, Aaron. Your message will live on for generations." Aaron, still full of energy and purpose, smiled. "It is not just my message, Samuel. It belongs to all who believe in love and kindness." One day, as Aaron and Samuel rested by a serene river, a group of children approached them. They had heard stories of Aaron's miracles and wanted to learn from him. Aaron welcomed them with open arms, sharing his wisdom and teaching them about love and faith. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the water, Aaron spoke to the children. "Remember, the greatest power we have is love. It can heal wounds, mend hearts, and bring peace to the world. Never forget this." The children listened with wide eyes, absorbing every word. They knew they were part of something special, a legacy that would continue long after Aaron was gone. Aaron's story was passed down through generations, his name becoming a symbol of hope and compassion. The village of Abura thrived, a beacon of love and faith for all who heard its tale. Aaron's teachings lived on in the hearts of the people, a testament to the power of love to change the world.